Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the DC Show. This is T. McNeil. Today is Tuesday. Let's talk some tech gaming news. So, for all of my Microsoft Xbox fans out there, I know you guys are definitely excited about the next generation of Xbox or Xbox Scarlett that's coming relatively soon. We don't know for sure exactly when that new console or consoles is going to drop. We do think that maybe within the next 2 to 3 years, the system should be launching, but we do know that 100% fact that Microsoft and Sony are both working on their respective consoles, that being the PlayStation 5 and again the Xbox Scarlett. But there's some additional information right now, guys, that's floating around about the simple fact that there is a supposedly brand new controller that's getting ready to hit the market, and we're not sure if that's actually for the Xbox One current generation or if that's going to be for next gen consoles. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the information. So it does say that a new Xbox One controller has leaked courtesy of Amazon Mexico, and it's one of the best looking controllers Microsoft has put out yet. And furthermore, while Sony Interactive Entertainment embraced the see-through controller design a while ago, Microsoft has been slower to make its own retro-style Xbox One controllers that let players see all the inwards that make the controller work. So what I'll do, I'm going to actually release the image to you guys relatively soon, and you guys can formulate your own opinions on what you think about the internals of the controller. It looks like a basic Xbox One controller, and we all know that Microsoft has set it up where all the Xbox One controllers work within the Xbox family. That meaning the Xbox One OG, the Xbox One S, and the Xbox One X, okay? Which I think was a good move, and also Windows 10 as well. So they're kind of giving everybody a variety of choice, especially when it comes to playing the games on multiple platforms. But again, I think Microsoft actually released, if I'm not mistaken, back in the old Xbox days, even the Xbox 360 days, there were some different companies that came out with some see-through controllers. I know Mad Catz was one of them, and I think there was another one. I can't remember who it was. But the see-through control design is really not nothing new. I think even Sony had their hand in that several years ago as well. So, you guys let me know how y'all feel about it, but let's move on. And as I previously stated, that this whole see-through design for controllers is nothing new. It does state that it started to change last year, though, when Microsoft introduced a black controller that was slightly see-through, which I do remember. The controller was dubbed the Xbox One Phantom Black controller, and while it was received pretty well by fans, the see-through design was lacking a bit. So I don't know if you guys actually remember that controller or not. It kind of had a silverish kind of black see-through design. I think it looked amazing. I kind of wish that maybe Microsoft had released a limited edition console to kind of match that particular controller. So again, the see-through controllers are usually pretty cool, especially at night. I know Sony has some controllers, or have had some controls in the past, where they actually kind of lit up during the nighttime and during the day as well, and it really allowed you to see the internals of the controller, and also the rumble pack and the motors and different things and the triggers. You were able to see those work in action while you were playing the game. So again, it's nothing new, but it is an overall cool concept. And with that said, it doesn't look like Microsoft is stopping with the see-through designs, and will soon be adding an Xbox One Phantom White controller to the collection. The controller has yet to be announced, but it has leaked, and it already has fans falling in love. Now, as promised, here is that translucent design and the image of the supposedly new translucent white Xbox One controller that the whole article is about. You can see the Twitter images and feed underneath of the picture, so you guys let me know how y'all feel about that. But as far as additional information, it does say that in addition to the translucent design, the controller will come supporting all the bells and whistles other controllers feature, which include textile grip for added comfort, custom button mapping, 3.5mm headphone jack, and Bluetooth technology. Now, the one thing that perhaps undermines this sleek new controller is the fact that the Xbox One generation is almost over. In other words, you may not get a ton of usage out of it, unless of course the next Xbox consoles feature the same controller or support the Xbox One controller. So again, I think it's a great idea. I do like the Phantom White controller. You guys can see the image once again for yourself. But keeping with Phil Spencer and what Microsoft's been doing with the whole Xbox family situation, as I mentioned earlier, I think it'll be vitally important for Microsoft to continue that trend with their controllers. Just have all of them work for every console, okay, including the next gen. That way, it allows the consumers to save money. They don't have to worry about, shelling out extra bucks for new controllers when they could just use the ones that they've been have. You got some gamers that would prefer to use something new. They prefer to use things that maybe just came out. But for the most part, if there's nothing wrong with the controller that you have, usually 9 times out of 10, people will tend to keep them as long as they're in, good working order. So again, I think Microsoft should keep that in the Xbox family. It's already working for the current gen. I think it should work for the next gen as well. And finally, the latter does seem possible, and once the next gen starts, I do suppose that you will be able to use it. So you guys, once again, let me know down below in the comment section how y'all feel about the information. Also, let me know, is this something that you guys would be interested in? You can see the images for yourself. It is from Amazon Mexico once again, so I would say just take it as a grain of salt for right now. Obviously, Microsoft hasn't revealed anything about the Xbox Scarlett, including the controllers. I can't wait, just like I'm sure you guys can as well, to get the final design, all the specifications, all of the new features that this new system is going to be able to output, okay? We don't know for sure if it's going to be, like I said, within the same Xbox family, or is this going to be one of those specialty controllers like the Phantom Black controller that you have to purchase separately, okay? As far as a price point, obviously that information is not revealed either. We just have to wait and see. It could be, like I said, a standalone product where you have to purchase it on your own. It could be anywhere between $150 to $200. These controllers can get really expensive very quickly, okay? So, like I said, take the information with a grain of salt, but hopefully soon, with E3 right around the corner, we will get some answers, all right? Also, make sure, guys, that you like and share this content. I would definitely appreciate that. Also, if you enjoy the content, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. And finally, do not forget to tap the bell symbol so that you receive notifications when the DC Show puts up new content. So I appreciate you watching and listening and tuning in. Until the next time, have a good one.